Since 1990, 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼 has been at the forefront of industrial and embedded computing technologies, innovation, and manufacturing. Our success is the result of our commitment to delivering well-rounded, easy-to-integrate solutions, and our global network of dedicated experts and partners to lead the way in promoting innovation. With a 30-year history of responsible operations and ongoing innovation, 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼 is committed to bringing new technologies to the market, maintaining the expertise our customers need, and providing customer-centric design-in services to transform concepts and ideas into reality. By minimizing design effort and removing technical hurdles, we let our customers enjoy a fast time to market and make the most of their innovations to achieve more. 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼 utilizes the latest processes, lead-free technology, strict quality controls, and rigorous testing procedures. Our modern manufacturing equipment, including the most advanced SMT assembly lines and optical inspection systems, gives us the capacity to fully service OEM/ODM businesses. We maintain the highest quality standards in our manufacturing processes to ensure business success anywhere and anytime. With our own design verification laboratory, we are able to improve our product quality and speed up development time. Each of our products has passed the strictest tests to ensure stable performance, even when operating in extreme environments. This also allows us to deliver products with longer lifespan to our customers. Our creative concept for embedded computing ensures trusted delivery and valuable integrated services, ranging from board-level design to system integration solutions for vertical markets. 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼's commitment to corporate social responsibilities is evident in our work environment, as well as through our employee work ethics. We take pride and ownership in what we do, through our commitment to excellence in quality and customer support. Our passion for innovations motivates us to build solutions for tomorrow. Innovation is the mind, passion is the heart, integrity is the soul. Your best AIoT partner. We are 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼.
Hey, jom, let's Sembang AIoT.
Hello.
Yeah, this is a number 7 session, live that we are bringing it to you. Very good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? So I hope everyone is doing good, fine. We have many friends, business partner. They are very damn busy. Don't know why. Yeah, business is good. Okay, so I hope you have a good time. And then today again is our live channel. This a live session again. Let's Sembang AIoT. So before I start today, we would like to bring to always our AIoT Sembang AIoT session. We will have things that cover in the IoT, of course on the AI, but we are more focusing in talking about industrial IoT or industrial AI. Yeah. So of course, you may ask, hey, then what is the difference then? So of course, there are some slight different in terms of usage, especially on the application, but in terms of conceptually, both of them are the same. Yeah. So to start off with, today we are going to have, of course, I'm going to talk to some of you who are in the SCADA, supervisory, control, and data acquisition field before, that you probably think about why what is the main difference? What is this IoT? I think this question has been brought up many times in the past few years. Yeah. So what is IoT, and what is it? What does it different from this SCADA? Yeah, this is one thing that I want to touch. And today, I think �𝐤𝐿𝐼, we are going to bring you what? We are going to bring you something interesting.
Yes.
What is that you are trying to bring us today?
Today, something related to food.
It's a F&B. Yeah. So how can you apply AI in the F&B? Yeah.
Yes.
So those people who like sushi, then you will like, probably you love that session 𝐿𝐼 is going to bring to you. But anyway, before I start, I would like to ask some of you, if you are watching us right now, we have this comment session, and also we have some Q&A. Probably you can make use of that to give us some comment, give us some feedback. Can I hear from you? How many of you has done this SCADA automation? You have played around with the SCADA system before? How many of you? Or how many of you just heard about SCADA, and then before that you haven't done anything before? Or what about those who think that SCADA and IoT is actually basically the same thing? There's no other difference. Yeah. So today, I think I would like to just start off with what is the main difference between the SCADA and IoT, especially for this case we are talking about industrial IoT. Yeah. So SCADA, in terms of what we call the operation, or in terms of use cases, by the name itself is called supervisory control and data acquisition. Yeah. So data acquisition by itself is already talking about you are actually doing data collection. You are doing data collection and acquisition. Yeah. And at the same time also, IoT, we are also dealing as much as the data acquisition like what SCADA do. Yeah. So you can see this is the similarity. Yeah. So I'm going to share later on what are they different, what are the things that make them different. Yeah. So the answer is definitely they are different, but they have also at the same time having a same similarity. Yeah, this is one of the area. So yesterday I got a call from one of our friends, asking us, if let's say I'm having a turbine, rotating, and I have a AC signal coming out from the turbine, how can I measure the frequency, or how can I measure the rotation per second, those kind of data. So if you are one of the IoT lover, or you are one of the practitioner, probably you will know how to do it. But normally, if you have an AC signal, so it's the tapping of the signal is not so straightforward. Usually the tapping of the signal is not straightforward, because most of the data acquisition, or A to D, we call it analog to digital, are mainly DC operated, and also running on a very low voltage. Yeah. So in order to do that actually trigger me, actually in the past, I like this circuit analysis, electronic circuit analysis very much. Yeah. So when talk about this circuit, I'm very excited. I can, even though I sleep, falling asleep also, I will be able to try to solve the solution, try to come up with a solution. That is the electronics part. So for this case, in order to measure the frequency of the AC signal, usually you need to treat the signal first. Yeah, you need to treat the signal first. Of course, you can, if you are electronics, you know about electronics, there is a zero crossing kind of circuit. This zero crossing circuit usually is contributed by a operation amplifier, the op-amp. Yeah. In those of you who are in the electronics before, if you still remember, 20 years plus ago, you have a lot of these Texas Instrument data sheet. There's one section talking about operation amplifier. All kind of operation amplifier data sheet, specification, and also the part number that you like to use in this area. So zero crossing circuit is basically built from some of these operation amplifier. So you are actually using the comparator mode, in the comparator mode where when the signal goes below 0, it will give you a 0. When it goes below high, it will give you a high. So with this circuit, it will give you a pulse, pulse train. From there, you can measure the frequency. Of course, before you come to that, you need to step down your voltage. Yeah. So for example, you have this AC signal. Let's say you have maybe 40 or 60 VAC signal coming in. So you need to use a step-down transformer to step it down, and then you convert it to a signal where using the a potentiometer to divide it, to make it on a low voltage. Then you fit into the circuit, the zero crossing. Then you are able to get a pulse. From the pulse, then you can use some of this data acquisition module, for example, a frequency measurement module. From there you can actually get the data. Yeah. So this is one of the area. So what is why I want to bring out this one is because some IoT in the industrial IoT is not that straightforward as what you thought in the normal IoT application. Yeah, we are dealing with all these these are all dirty things, behind. Yeah, but normally you realize, you see the cloud dashboard, very happy, So at the back, actually, there are so many work to do. Same thing like AI also, so we have the same thing.
Yeah, AI, when you are using our AI tools, actually in behind, it's a lot of effort need to be done so that you can use the AI tools very easily.
Yeah, so there are always very dirty work at the back that we need to do. Of course, you love IoT, at the back, you actually have something that you're passionate about to do. You love that, only you are able to do deeply, like what we are doing the sharing today, So without that kind of interest, sometimes you may not be able to be so consistent in doing this kind of sharing. By the way, and then talking about look back in this IoT and SCADA in terms of architecture. Yeah, so those of you who see the SCADA, those of you who use a SCADA server or you run on some SCADA software before, you know that the SCADA architecture is very much close. Yeah, so it is more designed for a specific application usually. So SCADA, you cannot run away from trending, alarming, graphic. You have what they call you always need to link to use a PLC and reporting. You need to do. It's very specific. But IoT by itself, in terms of architecture, is more flexible. Yeah, it's more flexible. It's more open, where you do not have any specific application. It can can link from anywhere you like, because by itself the name is called Internet of Things. It has to be tied on to internet. Yeah, this is the second one. And then in terms of scalability, SCADA usually are quite you don't need you are not able to do much scalability. You're not able to do any scaling. Big scaling. But whereas in IoT, you are able to scale. This one is more easily. In fact, when you link to, you are able to expand this one to the cloud and so on. Yeah. So that part, in terms of scalability, you can see, one is a very closed system, and then the other one is the IoT part will be more open. Yeah. So the next one will be the data handling. Usually, SCADA, you are actually getting data, process automation data, usually you will link to programmable logic controller or PAC, program automation controllers, that require a specific protocol. Yeah. So for that part, it's very niche and very unique that you need to link those data up. Whereas in IoT, we talk about more type of different kind of connectivity. Yeah, different kind of connectivity that you do not have any specific to any PLC or setup or facility and all. Yeah, these are the things that make IoT and SCADA different. Of course, you can see if let's say Internet of Things it covers a very wide range of application. So usually it become SCADA system is actually within a subset of the whole IoT system. It become like that. Yeah. So, but in another way, a SCADA system also can embrace the IoT. For example, you have already have a SCADA system that you want to have some kind of internet connectivity part, or you want to do some cloud integration, all those things. It can be sitting within the whole SCADA system. So IoT is very, very special. It can be from this side, and then it can be on the other side. So, of course, the last thing, talking about connectivity, IoT, if you are following, you were following our this live session last week, we talked about data security. We talked about IoT security. That actually, in IoT, you do require a lot of this kind of security set up in order to make your data secure. Whereas in SCADA, usually are in an enclosed system. Yeah. So why I want to bring this SCADA IoT is because later on, in one of our setup, we are going to demonstrate how the AI, how is AI data being captured, able to pass on to SCADA, how to do integration. That actually comes to Ken-Leong part. But before I want to start, maybe we can share a bit of just do a recap. All of this while we are doing the AI from the vision part or vision inspection. Yeah. Of course, we talk about this supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So today, which area that we will be talking?
So for today, we'll talk about the supervised deep learning. Yeah, because this one requires the human intervention to tell the AI model what are the objects that appear in your camera. So since for today, we are doing to detect the sushi. So yeah, different type of sushi. So when we want to do the counting, we also need to classify the detected sushi is belong to which type. So this process, you cannot run away from using the supervised deep learning. So in this task, it's not suitable using the unsupervised deep learning is because in unsupervised deep learning, you cannot control how the AI learn. But in the supervised deep learning, you can control. You can tell the AI, what is this sushi? This one is belong to which type?
Okay. So that is the supervised learning that we are going to work on, right?
Yes.
So yeah, this is a very important thing. So of course, when we talk about this AI, what are the possible things that you think before you integrate all these things? What is the possibility of integrating data to the SCADA system? For example, you see, we have a lot of this factory. They already have this SCADA software running. You already have a SCADA setup or running in the plant. Because SCADA system is SCADA software is when it become popular during that time. I think it's maybe early 1990. Yeah, that's where a lot of this software being developed. To build this what they call the bridge between the human. That's why there's one part SCADA is also called a human machine interface. It's a bridge between the human and the machine. Yeah, that is actually one of the naming to it during the SCADA. I mean, in the whole SCADA package can be named as a human-machine interface. So in this manner, in this area, especially at SCADA, when it's being first introduced as a user interface, of course, you need to present the data, whatever you collect, you want to present on the screen. This is called a dashboard for today. But then at that time, what do you think about this part? Let's say AI, how are you going to integrate to the SCADA?
Okay, then for this, we need to understand how the SCADA, the communication protocol that's supported by the SCADA. So usually when we talk about this one, we'll first think about, because this SCADA is going to link to PLC. So it's going to use the Modbus protocol. So this is a very common one, or some PLC driver. But to talk to the AI is a piece of software that running in the same computer. It can be in the same computer with the SCADA or another computer. So it's separate from the SCADA computer. So, but since this one is a computer to a computer communication, so we are not going to use the Modbus to communicate, but instead we can use some communication protocol like the RESTful API, so which is sending the HTTP request, HTTP post. This one is a very wireless communication protocol. It's a very
more
common,
IoT protocol, right?
Yes, more on IoT side. Then after we have the HTTP protocol, then we come up with the MQTT. So MQTT actually is the one that specially designed for the IoT device, because it's a very lightweight messaging protocol that's suitable for the IoT device to send the data to the internet. So and then this type of communication protocol also suitable for the other device to use. So in our AI, we support the MQTT protocol and also the RESTful API. There are two types of protocol can be communicated with the SCADA. And I believe most of the SCADA they also support these two kind of protocol.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how this how the passing of the data can be available, and then so that's why in the latest kind of implementation that you want to bring some AI, vision. Let's talking about vision AI. You want to put across some data sharing onto a SCADA platform. Is actually possible. And then on the other way around, a lot of this SCADA software has been running in the production floor or in any process control plant and things like that. But AI also play a very important part, especially in the data-driven, data analytic, and also the optimization. Yeah. So this is the other way around already. Just now we are talking about AI data put across to a SCADA so that you can visualize. But at the other end, on a SCADA platform, data has been collected, and you have a historian, you have a history of the whole set of data for the past 10 years or 15 years. How can you make use of this data to optimize or to look into detail? How can you optimize? Especially some of these predictive maintenance, also all of them can be coming from there. Yeah. So in this case, what do you think about on this area? Let's say people already having this set of data. How can they do? How can they make use of AI to optimize the data?
Yes, if you already collected some data for the past 5 years or 10 years, it is possible to use those data to create a predictive model by using the deep learning technology.
Yeah.
So there are some technology already ready in the market. So you can utilize all your collected data to train a predictive maintenance AI model to help you to forecast when you're going to create some maintenance. So it will help you to reduce a lot of the operation costs and also help you to prevent the downtime, we call the unpredicted downtime.
If you follow our live session, in the very first session or the second one, we do use some AI analytic, we do abnormally, right?
Yes.
We do the abnormally detection, all those things. That actually can be one of your option in order to AI-driven kind of operation where you can use this data to optimize your operation. Yeah, this is one of the area. So without further delay, maybe we have a small setup here, a demonstration. If you are still watching us, we are on this Sembang AIoT. Before we continue to the second part, we would like you to do SSL. What is SSL?
Subscribe, share, and like.
Now 𝐷𝐿𝐲 is very smart, Subscribe, share, and like. I noticed that quite a number of our friends who are actually watching us, but they don't know how to. Maybe they cannot find a place to subscribe. So if you are watching us, I hope you can subscribe to us. We are going to have this weekly sharing on the AIoT, and I hope that you enjoy. Yeah, so we jump to the second part on demonstrate how is this sushi, something related to sushi. Yeah. So we just demonstrate this part to you.
Okay, so we'll share just open both camera.
Okay, we have one camera pointing at the one of the conveyor belt. Yeah, we have one conveyor belt.
This is a camera. So this one is a moving conveyor belt. Okay, and then on the left
I saw we have a lot of sushi. Yeah, we have a lot of sushi there.
We have different type of sushi.
Different type of sushi. Yeah. But this sushi cannot eat one.
But this one cannot eat one.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, so what this AI application do is when the sushi pass through the camera, so the AI will do the object detection. It will detect what type of this sushi, and then it will send the result to the SCADA. So the SCADA will do the counting. Oh, I haven't started running the program yet. Okay.
Now they are all 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, now it's the all 0. Okay, so the counter for the sake is increased by 1 already.
This is a sake. Can we make the sake, the screen bigger?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So now we try with another one. I think this one the name is Tamago, the yellow color one.
Yeah, the audience will know what is Tamago.
Oops.
He missed a cow.
He missed the cow.
Anyway, yeah. Because this model was trained, I think some time back. Yeah, we just bring it back to reuse back lah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's tamago, you are able to detect the tamago. And then what about this one? What is this?
Osomaki.
It's a maki. Yeah. I like maki. Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
You know how to eat only.
I only know how to eat. I don't know the name.
Okay, what about this one?
Kalbi.
Or kalbi. These are all the food that I not usually eating. Tamago, yes. And then kalbi, I seldom eat. I don't know what is that. In fact, yeah. So, this is one of the demonstration on Vision AI to recognize. This part is object detection, is it?
Yes, this is.
Maybe you can explain to the audience what are the main concept behind in this here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me stop the conveyor belt.
Oh, now it's very quiet because just now this conveyor running. So I thought I couldn't find what is it? Where is that sound coming from?
Okay, so if you look at our screen, so what the object detection do is, so it detects the sushi, so it gives coordinate, so it localizes where is the sushi in the camera view, and then it will classify what is this type of sushi. So this one is tamago. So the AI will tell you this one is a tamago. So in the object detection, it will give you two things. The first one is the coordinate of the detected object, and then the second one is the class. So this object is belong to which class?
Okay. This is what is a model? What is a neural network that we use to train for this one?
For this one, we are using the SSD mobile net V2. Actually, there are a lot of neural network that are able to do the object detection. SSD mobile net V2 is just one of the considered as lightweight. It's not really computing, not very heavy one.
I see.
Yeah, so this one we can run it on the CPU by using the inference engine provided from the Intel OpenVINO. So we're able to run this kind of model just using a CPU without using any GPU. We only use the GPU for the training.
Yeah. If you watch us in our this Kiwi, we have this Kiwi series. Also, we use a Kiwi to Kiwi board. We use a Kiwi board, very low end Kiwi board to perform the AI analytic vision AI. That one we use to read the analog meter. You can watch the past. I think that's number third or second or third live that we shared the other day. So what can you realize from here? Yeah. So see, why we want to build up this one is because this is one of the object detection that you can do. Of course, how can it be applied in the F&B? Of course, for this one, you see a lot of this sushi running on a conveyor belt. Yeah. So you are able to identify some of these different type, and then also you can see what kind of usage or what kind of consumption, what kind of sushi that is more popular, that is consuming.
Usually customer prefer which one.
Yeah. So maybe from which area to this area may be different. Yeah. All this data can then be, of course, this is AI data, but you can use another AI model to train, to optimize your operation also. So I still remember during this part, when we do some case study, there is a requirement also in a restaurant, for example. You can even put a camera. You can use our AI tools to train, to detect or to find out how many tables are still empty, or is it full house, or what kind of occupation, how many tables have been occupied. Yeah. This is also one of the area where, especially a lot of these chain store, this AI actually can be used in this manner. Yeah. So this is also one of them. By the way, I haven't seen any of the question from the audience. So you have any comment? Please do give us some comment, and then we would like to hear more from you. Yeah. So So in the whole demonstration here, what do you find out about this one? How do you feel? Have you come across some application in your mind that you haven't thought about? Yeah. So because by this kind of AI model or this kind of AI operated thing is becoming more and more affordable. In fact, yeah. So that's why a lot of these operation, even in the factory, even in the factory, we recently come across some PCB maker, who want to do this part. Previously, they are a very labor-intensive kind of thing. Yeah. So previously, maybe in order to do that, you need to spend a lot of money. Yeah. But by using this kind of concept, AI, especially vision side, you are able to implement it, at your is very affordable, I would say. Yeah. So this part actually very important in terms of AI. At the same time, also just now I mentioned about SCADA. Yeah. So in fact, if let's say you refer to some of the factory operation, you do have a certain important activities that you would like this AI to process, yeah, and then to pass on data to your SCADA. SCADA usually you use that for monitoring and controls, So these are the data that you also can manipulate in order to fix some of your optimize or some of the operation. Yeah. So that's so we have come to the almost the end of the session today. Usually we will take about half an hour. I think we have just passed half an hour. So I hope if you have any application or any query at all, please do put the comment in, put up your comment, and also we can be also contacted. Under the link there is a contact form. You can reach us also to find out more. Yeah. So with that, I would like to just touch on the me and 𝐉𝐿𝐿𝐼, we both of us are under AIoTMission. We are actually providing some training, especially on the AI and IoT. Yeah. So there is one session that we would like to share with you. This is one of them. Can we share the slide? Yeah. So this is one of the digital transformation awareness, with the AIoT training. It's not it is more of the hands-on training, of course, plus theory, concept, everything. Yeah, it's a one-day training. If you are interested, you can scan the QR code and then register with us. When there's a upcoming, I think we are going to have sometime in August. We are going to have a session. We can, if you are interested, you can join us from there. Yeah. So with that, I would like to end this one again with the knowledge is power, but applying knowledge is ultimate power. Ultimate power, yeah. So we, in our slogan is we innovate, we apply, and also we train. This part, actually, we want to bring it up to you. You actually make use of knowledge to apply in the real life application. With that, I would like to wish you a very good weekend, and I hope to see you again in the next session. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.